Well, Amazon, my name is Joe. Welcome to my workshop. Today we're going to be taking a look at this little arc welder by MIGBLOOM. This is a 110 volt MIG welder. The welder itself weighs about 5.5 pounds. And once you add the cables to it, positive and negative cables, you're right around 7 pounds. So let me tell you what you get with this. You do get the MIG welder. The power cord is already attached. Along with that, you get your negative ground cable, and then you'll get your positive cable with your clamp on it. You do not get any welding rod with this. You will have to supply that. You also get a shoulder strap. And so if you're looking to carry this to different locations, that might prove helpful. However, there is a handle right attached. Let me put some of this stuff down here. There is a handle attached to it, and then you'll have a couple slots front and back if you wanted to add this shoulder strap. I will not be doing that, but that could be very useful to you. Going along with that, you do get a nice little chipping hammer and a wire brush. And if this is your very first welder here, this would be helpful. I've got welders, I've got better chipping hammers, better brushes, but if you're just getting started, it's nice not to have to go get all the different pieces to this puzzle. And then you do get a small operator's manual, user manual. And I would say that it's lacking a little bit, but it has been helpful as I'm kind of learning what the different buttons are, what the different functions are. And so right off the bat, let's kind of talk about the different pieces. On the back side, you have your on-off switch. There's an additional ground wire if you really wanted to ground that out to your workbench, your work table. And then you'll notice that there is a big cooling fan on the back side here. Going to the front, you will see all your controls. And your controls, this is where you digitally increase or decrease the voltage, the power coming into that welding rod. And what it has here is it has some different presets. So right here, there's a button that says rod. And as I push that button, what it does is it gives me different presets for really different sized rods. But each one of those you can adjust up, adjust down to really fit your need. What I did find is you will want to have this hooked up to a 20 amp circuit. On a 15 amp circuit, it will work. However, it will trip the breaker if you increase that voltage too far. So a 20 amp would work well. It also works well on a 15 amp. It's just you will not be able to max out this welder. Going along with that, you do have a VRD. VRD is basically like an idler. So when you're not welding, it's not going to consume quite as much power. Like I said, 5.5 pounds. You've seen that I've just been kind of holding up very lightly. I like the white. The white is really bright. It's clean. It's really sharp looking. And right off the bat, one of the things that I noticed most is all these vents. There's a vent there, there's a vent there, and there's that cooling fan on the back side. And even after you shut off the machine using this toggle switch, it will still vent for a while until it cools down. Now, little welders like this have what we call a duty cycle, and I'm not exactly sure what that means or what this is, but basically, this is not a professional welder. You will not be able to weld with this from start to go. It will have to cool down a little bit just because it's inverting and converting so much power with a little plug. But man, if you are looking to be a little more mobile with your welding, if you're looking to get started in welding, this is a really easy, inexpensive way to get started. Getting into welding doesn't have to completely break the wallet, right? And so if you are just looking to get started, maybe your kid is looking to get started into welding, I would say this is a good one with a lot of functions. It seems to be built to last, and it's pretty lightweight, and it'll just honestly fit on a shelf. These cables, they twist in, and they twist out, and then you can just kind of tie them up and put them up on the shelf, and it just doesn't take up a lot of space. You don't need any extra electrical. You don't need a wire and a 220 outlet or any of that sort of stuff. And honestly, probably you could use this on an extension cord at a reasonable length, right? So there you go. This is the MIGBLOOM 140, I believe it is. Yeah, it's the MMA-140. And nice little welder, guys. So I hope that review has been helpful. And I hope you have a good day and enjoy your time in the shop as well. So my name's Joe. Have a great day. Bye now.